we saw many other ways to apply colors, whether it is background, border, or text color. One was through the plain English colors, like red, green, yellow, all that, using the English text. The other was the RGB values and then the hex values. Now we'll look at the most interesting way you could define colors. Now, parental background color that I have here is this one. Now, I'm going to use HCL. So, it's HSL, which stands for hue, saturation, and lightness. Just keep in mind hue, saturation, and lightness. Now, this hue value, it basically stands for 0 to 360 degrees. So just think of a plane, right? I mean, right, how 0 to 360 degrees angles comes in. So 0 stands for red, 120 is for green, and I believe 240 is for blue. And then obviously 360 is again meeting at the same point of 0, which is red. So here the saturation and the lightness is something I'll explain in some time. So this is red. So it needs percentage values. Anyway, I'll explain you what these percentage values are. So we saw what is hue. Now we'll see what saturation is. So this is green now. So anyways, so saturation is saying how much of the intensity of the color you needed. So if I say I just need 50% intense color, so 50%, you lose that intensity of the color. So if I make it 0%, it becomes gray. So any color you take, I'm going to put red here. Any color you take, when you make the color intensity to 0, it becomes pretty much gray. Now 240 is blue. So the saturation is trying to range from the gray to the actual color. So it's blue now. So 0 to 100% changes that. Now the third one is the lightness. Now lightness is pretty much described as like how much light you want on that color. So 50% would be the right amount of color. When you, let's say, if you go below 50, like say I'm going to have 30%. So the light is being reduced. So when the light you shine on a color is reduced, the color obviously becomes dark. I'm going to increase the light. Now when I increase the light, obviously the light effect takes much. So it becomes that. So you have like a humongous amount of light, then it becomes white. So that's what this stands for. Now, apart from HSL, we have something called the HSLA, which is exactly what we saw with RGBA. Now, I'm gonna keep this again with 50, which is the pure blue. Okay, I forgot to say that. So you have the blue now. Now you can go for the transparency of 0.5 to make this color transparent. Now there's another way that you can have a image, not background image, like have a div and have a div and with an image and make this color appear at the top with the transparent of 0.5. I'll have a video about that in some time. So try to understand that this is basically just the transparency level. So you're trying to be transparent here. So the more the value, the less it's transparent. So 0 to 1 is the value it takes.